CF has given me quite a few gifts.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
CF has given me a greater appreciation of breathing, just being able to inhale and exhale and appreciate the fact that our bodies work so hard to provide oxygen. If I didn't have CF, breathing would just be breathing. Oh, it's something your body does, no big deal, right? Well, for us, it is a big deal. And being able to really sort of latch on and understand how special and how incredibly fascinating it is that our bodies fill with air and oxygen, and it helps our blood and it helps our organs function and it helps us think and it helps our heartbeat and it helps us just to live. It's pretty incredible. And that to me has been just appreciating that and not taking it for granted has been a gift that I've really come to enjoy. It's also given me a greater appreciation for the people around me, and specifically to my wife and to my kids and to my family and my close friends who see all sides of CF, who have seen the good parts when you can barely tell I have CF unless I'm walking up several flights of steps, to the parts when I've had trouble walking across a floor because my lung function was so low, to my wife who sees me at my worst when I am angry for no apparent reason or depressed because CF is just a bear sometimes and I don't understand fully why I'm like that. And who takes a lot of takes the unnecessary brunt of that sometimes. And CF, I feel like, has given me greater appreciation for those people. One of the other really cool gifts that CF has given me is strength. And it's strength through this community that over the past year and a half, I have gotten to know a lot better through this channel, through BreatheCon. Getting to know you all and others in the CF community has given me a ton of strength and provided me with a lot of joy to simply know that there's so many of us out there that go through the same issues on our own timetables and at our own severities, but the compassion and the encouragement from the community gives me a lot of strength, and that is a strength that I know I would not have if I didn't have CF. But it's something that I am grateful that I have now. I think also that one of the biggest gifts that CF has given me is the ability to just be, to be able to be happy with where I am, even though it's not all the time, but to be able to be okay with the situation and what's happening, to have come to terms with the fact that this disease gets progressively harder, but to be okay with that and to understand it, but to enjoy all of those moments that are happening now. The ability or the desire to really just appreciate everything that I have and to appreciate every moment that I get to wake up, I get to go to work, I get to come home and hug my kids, that I get to have my kids run down the steps in the morning while I'm doing my treatments to say good morning and to hang out with me. Those are things that if I never had gotten sick and really sort of felt like my CF was finally actually hitting home, whereas I don't really ever feel like it had before, and the inevitability um, of the disease actually hit home, that I would have. I don't know if I would really appreciate those little things, appreciate my kids waiting up for me to get home from work when it's late, or like I said, running down the steps to give me a hug, or being mad because I'm already done with my treatments by the time they woke up, and that means they don't get to come down and watch me do them and sit with me while I do them. You know, the little things like my wife wanting to go to every clinic with me but knowing that she can't, or the little things like setting my pills out in the morning in the shape of a heart just before she leaves for work. Um, those little things, I don't know if I would have an appreciation for or a desire to want to notice. I hope I would, but I can't say that I would, because I don't know if I would have that understanding of not taking everything for granted and not always thinking there's a tomorrow. Now, that's not trying to be, I guess, morbid or anything, but, right, I mean, having CF, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to get sick tomorrow and your whole world's going to change. And so it's caused me to really sort of appreciate all those little moments and want to know that I'm okay, that I've appreciated everything I've had and enjoyed every moment up to this moment right here talking to you guys, and not knowing what's going to happen in the future, but just constantly taking those little things and remembering the things that have come, but also know that they're impermanent. So really trying to focus on what's right in front of you. And so that, to me, I think is one of the biggest gifts that CF has given me. Besides the strength that I've gotten from this community and the knowledge that I've gained from getting to know people and see how they take care of themselves. And so, I'm thankful I have CF in some aspects, because I feel like it's really allowed me to connect with myself and have a better understanding of who I am, what my body is, what it can handle and what it can't handle. And I want to be more compassionate and appreciative, and I want to be stronger, not just for myself, for my family and friends, and for the CF community as a whole. I think it's important that we all view each other as gifts and work to pull each other up and support each other to keep going, so that one day we all can get together in a room and talk, because CF isn't going to be such a big deal. And I think that we get closer to that every day. We're not close enough, obviously, but I say thank you for all of you, and I hope you have a great afternoon, day, weekend, evening, whenever you watch this. Thank you again for everything, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Take care.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.